Coming up, I'm Patrick Renault, and I'll show you how 3 former Mountaineers went from walking into this arena as players to walking in as coaches.
After the break on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll introduce you to the Get Moving Day of Play. I'm Ty Holmes.
Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Devin Anderson, and I'll tell you about the new positions coach for WVU football in charge of the guys slinging the rock, and not one like this.
Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, one freshman WVU wrestler has been putting opponents flat on their backs. I'm Brian Volman, and I'll have that story next.
Alex Ruoff is the program's all-time three-point leader, Deshaun Butler is the winningest player in program history, and Jordan McCabe is the first player since 2010 to have 25 points, 11 assists, and 6 steals all in one game.
WVU volleyball went 9-22 last season, but Jen Greeny hopes to turn the program around and continue her 3-year streak of 20-plus win seasons right here in the Coliseum.
Strickenberger's success on the mat carried over from Northwest Kansas, where he won the Most Outstanding Wrestler Award. While there, he defeated 4 Division I wrestlers, including 3 from Big 12 conference schools, Air Force and Northern Colorado.
The WVU esports team does a great job of connecting with their fans on social media. Twitch TV is a platform where gamers can broadcast their gameplay live. There are 7.3 million people who stream on Twitch per month.
Woo! Multiple sources, including the CDC and NIH, state that exercise can help reduce symptoms of anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders.
Ty Waters heard that sound 9 times this season, specifically in a 9-1 stretch, with all wins coming from pinfall. His 9 pins ranked 5th in the NCAA.
It takes one camp like this, one player, one of my teammates to just make an impact on a kid, and then maybe they're the next great that's coming to play at West Virginia.
Ashley Coker-Cranny is a professor at WVU and a certified mental performance counselor. She's seen how negative it can be if a person doesn't exercise.
What surprises me about exercise is that we actually know that being sedentary is more detrimental to your health than things like smoking and all of this other kind of stuff. So I think we've kind of got these common sense notions about basic lifestyle behaviors and their effect on mental health.
Well, at wrestle-offs, he did a really good job, and we had some, solid kids coming back, some good upperclassmen, and, he did a really good job at wrestle-offs, and we were like, wow, we think we're going to have to wrestle this kid. He's too good not to put in there.
All this is happening because I just had an idea, and I moved that idea forward. What better accomplishment can you have in life? It's not really about the money.
West Virginia University unveiled their esports team in 2021, and they have been a nationally competitive threat ever since.
We've luckily been able to go to places like Atlanta, Dallas, Chicago, and Columbus, and show what WVU is all about.
They compete in the National Association of Collegiate Esports, which has grown to more than 700 colleges in the U.S.
Having a program at the college level at a school that I've always wanted to go to, it's like an immeasurable amount of possibilities that I can get from this.
They're coming back, do not fall.
Christopher Scroggins used to be a competitive player himself, but now he is in charge of making esports an academic major at WVU.
We foresee kind of the major and the esports management minor as a way to bridge the gap and really form a holistic esports offering here at West Virginia University.
Scroggins says they're taking advantage of other digital platforms to promote both the team and the academic program.
The WVU esports team does a great job of connecting with their fans on social media. Twitch TV is a platform where gamers can broadcast their gameplay live. There are 7.3 million people who stream on Twitch per month. They're coming back, do not fall.
But overall, Scroggins says he's working to make esports at WVU a welcoming place for student athletes.
My personal motto is wake up and make a positive difference in someone's life every day. And I feel like that's what esports does for people who otherwise might have given up on education or not found a home in their educational career.
The Esports Business and Entertainment Bachelor's Program admitted its first students in the fall of 2023.
Comes out the back door, and Waters uses his left leg to knock Garvik off balance.
As a senior in high school, Ty Waters finished 39-0, winning his second straight Pennsylvania state championship. His freshman year at WVU wasn't much different. Waters competed and earned the 149-pound spot in the starting lineup at preseason wrestle-offs.
One of my goals was to obviously start, and then another goal of mine was to I just wanted to get ranked like in the top 20, and now I'm like number 7, number 6, and then another was to be All-American.
Waters was the only true freshman to start for the Mountaineers this season.
Well, at wrestle-offs, he did a really good job, and we had some, solid kids coming back, some good upperclassmen, and, he did a really good job at wrestle-offs, and we were like, wow, we think we're going to have to wrestle this kid. He's too good not to put in there.
Ty Waters heard that sound 9 times this season, specifically in a 9-1 stretch, with all wins coming from pinfall. His 9 pins ranked 5th in the NCAA. Waters finished the regular season with a 21-4 record and was ranked 6th in the NCAA coaches poll. Coach Flynn says Waters has handled the transition to college wrestling like a pro.
He's just done a nice job of handling college wrestling and the length of the season, the ups and downs of a season. He's been pretty professional with that.
Waters can reach his next goal of becoming an All-American by finishing in the top 8 at the national championships in March.